everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be having a little chat with my son. He's joined me for a bit of crafting today, a bit of diamond painting. So on the last video you saw I was working on some of the darker purple and the black. Today I've got the nice lovely purple. I don't know if the camera can pick it up very well, and a very sort of dark bluish colour. I've already started this and I've got to say the purple does look really nice. You probably hear my doggy in the background, and she's wanting to do what she wants to do today, so I'm going to just let her out a second. I'm right by the back door today. It's got some nice sunshine coming through the window. My son wants to say hello, so welcome.
Hello. Hello, Yushi.
Are you okay there, young man?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Right, so if you hear me refer him to Bean, that's because that's my little nickname for him. Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to work on the purple colour. Try not to knock the table because it makes the camera wobbly. So yeah, we're going to work on the purple colour just in and around here. I've done most on the other side. There's some nearer the middle here, and I'll show you this darker bluish colour which will go in and around here. Okay, let me zoom in and sit myself down and we'll get started. I'm going to try to keep everything in picture today. I said I did notice that it keeps zooming out, and I've put down my non-slip mat and I don't know what I've done with it.
That is a beautiful diamond painting, by the way. That's lovely.
It is, isn't it?
That is a lovely rose.
Right, so let's get this set up. So I think first things first, let's start with putting some purple beads into the little tray here. Now my son's not actually seen me do this yet.
No.
Although he has watched all my videos.
Well, why wouldn't I? You're my mum. I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Right, so we're just going to work with these. I'm not sure if we can quite get the full effect of these ones on camera. Alright, let's sit down and start, shall we? There we go. So let's open that up.
I didn't realise you do that. Take the covering off.
Yeah, you need to take the cover off. The cover's a protective cover.
Ah, so to stop everything going everywhere.
Yeah, and it stops any dirt getting onto the canvas as well. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this side with my other hand, and I've just noticed there is one bead that is sat on the top. I think that is from where I was working yesterday. I know exactly where that one is, and that one goes down there.
You got this from Amazon, didn't you?
Yes, I got it from Amazon.
They do have some very good, stuff on there.
They do. There are a lot of other companies that do these as well.
Like eBay, maybe.
I'm not sure what. I haven't actually looked at eBay.
I know you usually look at eBay.
So I'm going to try my best to keep this in focus today for you guys. I think some things we do get on eBay. eBay has many wonderful uses.
It depends what's got what you need and what you want, really.
That's it. So, somebody has a birthday coming up, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah, are you looking forward to it?
Yeah. Not far away now.
No.
As I say, today I start the 31-day countdown because my birthday is right at the end of May, so it's the 31st of May, so it's the very last day of the month.
Ah. There we go. So this purple is looking really nice. Can you see it in there, Bean? The purple,
yeah,
the way it blends through.
It's very like blends through very well with the pink.
Yeah.
Very, very well.
So it's a very pretty colour. Do you know what it
Yeah.
reminds me of?
What?
Cadbury's chocolate bars.
Does it?
Yeah.
The purple wrapping.
Yeah.
The purple wrapping on the purple wrapping paper.
Yeah.
With the gold lettering of Cadbury's.
Oh, like on Whisper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like on the Dairy Milk chocolate
Yeah,
bars.
that's
Yeah.
It's the same sort of purple.
Yeah, so
It's very
it's
nice
that very
purple.
vibrant,
Yeah. I
dark
don't think it.
purple.
Yeah, I don't think it really shows too much on the camera. I am looking for the little Y symbols.
Y symbols. So
Yeah.
you've got to follow certain
Yeah.
symbols.
Yeah. There we go. We're getting there.
I mean, if this goes well, you're going to do a bit of quilting on here as well, aren't you? Some
Maybe.
point.
Maybe I will.
I've made a quilt myself.
You have. It was very good.
I actually submitted it for
An exhibition.
an exhibition. Yeah, just before this whole pandemic started, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah. Submitted it for an exhibition. It actually was very popular.
It was
with
very
the-
well received, wasn't
yeah,
it?
with the public. I didn't really expect it would go as far as it did.
No.
I mean, you helped me with it, but it was, it was my idea.
It was your idea, and for
Yeah.
the most part, your own work. Let's
Yeah.
just move that in a bit so that we can.
And that was my first and only ever quilt to date, but I will do another one at some point.
So, what's the most favourite quilt that Mummy has made for you? Because I've made you a couple.
You've made me a couple, probably the football one.
The football one.
The first one you made, the football one probably. You know the one with the squares? I like that square pattern.
The checkerboard.
That red and white square pattern. I really like that.
So I'm going to just see if I can move this camera a minute, because I am struggling with reaching around. Let me just turn the canvas. Makes it easier for me to see also. So I'm just still working in this area here, and yeah, let's keep going. I'll just put my tray there and see if you can see how I do it.
Sorry, I almost talked over you.
That's okay.
Yeah, I think what would be good for you, Mum, is if you could have one of my perching stools to perch up on when you sort of stood up, sort of sat down. Because there's a lot of work for this, I can imagine. I've never done one myself. But
What, the diamond painting?
Yeah.
No, it's actually really easy.
is it?
Yeah.
Just takes time.
That's it. It's very much, it takes time. It's time and patience. And it's actually really relaxing.
Sorry if you hear the noise in the background, it's just Penny
It's just
walking outside.
She's just being a little crazy. She's
Yeah.
probably chasing after the next door neighbour's cat.
Just every time the next door neighbour's cat goes past, she always barks. So,
Yeah.
but we love her, don't we?
Yeah. The next door neighbour's cat actually winds her up a little bit.
Yeah. But that's,
She's got a kind of little swagger that, as she walks along the garden fence, she swaggers to wind up the dog.
I mean, that was like it's cats and dogs' nature to wind each other up.
Yeah.
Like, if you remember when we had Amy, our old dog, and Kitty Katie, our old cat. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, they used to chase each other around the house.
No, they did.
All the time.
And, well, the dog was scared of the cat, and I think sometimes that can happen.
Yeah. cats are very scratchy though, and very, like,
They can.
when they're angry, they scratch. But when dogs are angry, they bite.
That's right. But you should never upset any animal if you can help it. Let me just zoom in on this a bit. Shake this a bit.
Sometimes, in a way, you have to upset an animal when you tell them off, in a way.
Yeah, but that's probably
Be
the...
strict with them, but then they realise that they did wrong.
Yeah, but it's about the way you train them.
Yeah.
Speaking of animals, what's your favourite animal?
An elephant.
An elephant.
My
And
favourite animal.
what makes it your favourite animal?
I just find their trunks really fascinating. I think the fact that, you know, they pick up food and water through their trunks, I find really fascinating.
Yeah, I can see that. They're also very graceful considering their size.
I mean, I've got quite a few interests these days, and one of them is animals. I love any animal, pretty much.
Yeah.
They're very lovable. Especially dogs, they're very loyal.
They are very loyal. Right, I think we're going to probably leave it there with the purple. It saves me pouring any...
Into the pink one, though.
No, we're going to go into this really nice dark blue. If I show you, can you see that?
Whoa.
Yeah?
That is almost black.
It's like a midnight blue, yeah.
It's like almost black.
So we're going to pop some into the tray, and then if I move this around again, because I can work from this side now.
Is that tray like a placeholder to like keep stuff in so it doesn't get lost?
Yeah, so we're just going to fill this area here, and we will see how that comes out. Let's just pop some into the tray a second.
Also, the fish tank's on, so
yeah. So there is some
if,
the background noise. Yeah.
You hear any background noise. We tried to dim the TV noise. The TV noise is actually off at the moment.
Yeah, you've been watching The Witches, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dolls, The Witches.
Right. If I just move this a little bit along, so I can bring this all a bit closer to me. Okay, so we're going to work with this nice dark blue colour. It's almost black, as my son said. I don't know how much you can see, but we're going to place this in here, and this should go relatively fast because it's not spread around too much. It's not very confetti-like.
I've noticed this part is very dark, and then as you go through, it gets lighter.
It does. It does.
If you face it this way, like this, it gets lighter, then it goes darker and darker.
Yeah, it's very shimmery.
Yeah.
That's because of how the little diamonds are cut.
Yeah.
So it's not just one surface, it's multiple surfaces.
Yeah.
I think we might use the same trick as we did yesterday and sticking the plant pot on the end of the canvas.
Yeah.
Oops.
You've been quite busy this afternoon, haven't you?
Yeah, just getting some house jobs done.
Yeah. I've been watching The Witches. Me and Simon, my stepdad, we love films. Mum not so much, but me and Si do, don't we?
Yeah.
We'll watch any film, me and Si, pretty much.
Yeah.
Between us.
So, speaking of films, what is your most favourite film?
I do not know. There's so many good ones. Oh my goodness. That is a hard question.
Yeah.
Hard.
I know your thoughts on films change as you get older.
Yeah.
When you were younger, you used to watch The Smurfs and Shrek
Oh
over
my
and
god,
over
the
again.
Smurfs. Oh my goodness me. Goodness me. Probably say Harry Potter. Probably. Either
You're a
that
massive
or
Harry Potter fan.
either that or the bunch of superhero films me and Si watched recently.
Yeah.
Been watching stuff like Iron Man, which stuff Mum won't watch, but me and Si will. We're very
I'm really
big-
not a movie person. I
Yeah.
really don't like watching television at all.
We're very big movie fans, me and Si are.
Yeah.
Very big movie fans. That's what we do on a Sunday
When I'm at work.
afternoon. It's either that or
Or you watch football.
football, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also a massive football fan, so
Yeah.
and so is he, so it's like
I like my football too.
yeah. Something we do have in common.
Yeah. But then, you know, having something in common is not. It's good to have things in common, but it's also good to have differences.
Yeah, because then you find out more about each other within the world. I mean, it would be boring if we were all the same.
Very true. Very true. So, speaking of differences,
Yes.
so I've already told people that you have cerebral palsy,
Yeah.
which you knew that I was going to say.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that at some point. I just
Yeah.
didn't know when.
So, how does having cerebral palsy make things harder for you?
Like, I can't do as much as other people. I mean, I get really jealous in PE. I know jealousy's not always a good thing, but I do really get really jealous in PE because when they're doing football and you've got kids my own age or similar my age running around playing football, it kind of upsets me a bit because that's my favourite sport. I absolutely love the game of football, yet I can't play it myself because of my disability. Also, like, I have to have help standing up. I've got a walking frame actually, which is in here right now if I'm not mistaken, or have you put it back in
No,
my
I've
room
put it
now?
back to your room.
Yeah, I have a walking frame, and it's very... My walking isn't the best, let's just say that, but it's so hard going through cerebral palsy. There's so many different steps, like, you can't really sum it all up in words.
See, you find it very difficult to sometimes deal with your frustration
Yes.
and jealousy of other children as well,
Yeah.
don't you?
And like I mentioned, when you see other kids playing football, it's
Because that's your most favourite sport.
Yeah, it's my favourite sport. I absolutely love the game, and yet I can't play it myself.
Well, you do have a little go at PE in school, don't you?
PE is a bit of a difficult one because it's more because of my disability. It's an optional thing. I don't have to do it. I know in school it's one of the core subjects, but the law says because of the disability I don't have to do it legally. But I have a go at it. I like doing PE.
And it's always good to have a go at things.
Yeah, it's always good to have a go at things. I love it when it comes around to stuff like gymnastics, because then some of that I can actually do. Not all of it, but some of it I can do. And
So what things in gymnastics can you actually do?
Like when you get the benches out in gymnastics and you get the what is it called, the monkey bars.
Yeah.
with that I can basically, using my arms, because I can't really...
Right, sorry about that. For some reason my camera cut out, so we've lost a little bit of footage. So I'm going to continue working in just this little bit, and I think we're just going to give it about 5 minutes, and I think we'll end it for there today. So, Bean, you were saying that you were able to do certain things in gymnastics, but football being your most favourite sport, you do get jealous that you're not able to do as much as your friends. But you do other things. You go to Scouts, and you were looking at potentially doing Army Cadets. And that would give you a wider scope of things that you could experience and possibly do your Duke of Edinburgh Award.
And I was just about to mention that, like, I can do other stuff, and like the Duke of Edinburgh Award. Like, we don't really know when Scouts is going to resume because of COVID disrupting everything. Sorry if I can pronounce.
That's okay. It's not a problem.
It's a bit abstract. So we don't know when that's going to restart. But I think Army Cadets would be a great thing for me, and I think I could learn quite a few tactical things as well. Like in terms of shooting, I can learn quite a few tactical things.
But the main thing is it's confidence building, team building. And you can do many other things there. Learn many other things also. But this one's all popping up. Let's try and pop that one down with my fingers. So I'm just going to finish this little square, and then I think we're going to leave it for today. Now we can have the young little Bean back and for another chat, and maybe chat some more about how your differently abled abilities affect you. But you are a little superstar. You're very brave as well.
I mean, I don't just have the cerebral palsy, which is the annoying thing, really. I have the visual processing disorder and the autism on top of the cerebral palsy. Which annoys me a lot because it's not just one condition, it's more than one.
It's multiple needs. But all I can say to you is that, you hit everything with a positive forward thinking motion, and even if things do not go your way, initially, or you struggle to do something, the more you do something, the easier it will become. You never give up, and I'll never give up on you either. You're my little man, you're my baby, you will always be my little baby.
And I think my family and friends over time have helped me so much, and this one here, my mum, I've got a lot to thank you for.
No, you don't need to thank me.
I mean, you put food on the table.
But that's normal. That's what every parent does.
But the fact you've been doing this for 13 years and you've looked after my disability, it's incredible.
I think when you were much smaller, I had to be your advocate because you were not able to advocate for yourself. And a parent is always a child's biggest advocate. And I've had arguments with health professionals and such like, just to gain the right support and therapy for you. But we get there in the end, and I am very, very proud of you, and you amaze me every day.
I mean, a lot of the doctors
when you were smaller, yes, you are right, they did not think you would be able to do most of what you can, and you know, I'm proud of how far you've come, and I'm proud of the young man you're turning into.
But I'm proud of you. You know,
Well, thank you.
doing this, being and caring for me, and putting food on the table for not just me, not just you, but Sally as well. And all the housework jobs you gotta do.
Looking after a messy preteen.
Yes. I'm just so proud of you.
Oh, thank you. And I'm incredibly proud of you. Right. Back to the diamond painting. I think we're going to leave it for there today. With this lovely blue colour, I am going to finish that colour off, and I'm going to finish the purple that we saw earlier. And then I think we might start either on this lighter colour in here or the darker colour here. I'm not quite sure. Which do you think we should do, Bean?
I think we should do, maybe we should work from the bottom to the top, so I think we should do the light colour first.
Or there's still some of the darker pinky purple. Do you want to do that one?
Pinky purple.
Darker pinky purple.
Just before we go, I would like to say, give my mum a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, because she is such a wonderful woman, aren't you?
Oh, thank you.
Even though you don't really, you know, you are a wonderful woman, even though sometimes, you know, you say it's just a parent's job. It is
just a parent's job.
You're still really a wonderful woman, and if you enjoyed the content that my mum's putting out, please like and subscribe. It really supports the channel and helps the channel grow.
Thank you. I think you've been watching too much YouTube. Anyway, I hope you all have a good day. Stay happy, healthy and safe. And from me and my little Bean, we will see you again soon. Have a great day.